When we apply the drop shadow layer effect, it looks like it's casting the shadow on the wall behind the subject. But what I want to create a shadow to appear along the ground. So in order to do this, we're going to need to separate the drop shadow from the layer. I'll choose Shape 1, and then from the Effects menu, I'll choose Drop Shadow, and then Reset to Default. I'm going to decrease the size a little bit, and let's increase the opacity a bit. But as we can see, as I reposition this, it doesn't look like it's casting a shadow on the ground. It's casting a shadow as if there's a piece of paper there. So I'll click OK, and then choose Layer, Layer Style, and then Create Layer. Photoshop will warn us, but we're fine. The drop shadow can be created, so I'll click OK. Then before I make any changes, I'll right-click and convert it to a smart object. Then I'll choose Command-T on Mac or Control-T on Windows in order to transform this, holding down the Shift key to temporarily disable the constrained proportions. I'll hold down the Command key in order to skew it over to the right. Then I'll reposition it so that it's in the right location and her feet meet up. I'll tap Return or Enter in order to apply that. And now I need to do two things. The shadow needs to blur as it gets further away from the subject, and it needs to become more transparent. So I'll choose Filter, and then Blur, Gaussian Blur, and add a blur of about 40 pixels. Then, using the Smart Filters mask, I'll select it, tap the G key, right-click to reset the tools, and then drag a gradient from black to white. So black is going to hide the blur, and white will reveal it. Then in order to make it become more transparent, I'll click a layer mask on the drop shadow layer, make sure the mask is targeted, and with the gradient tool, this time drag in the opposite direction towards her feet in order to slowly fade the drop shadow as it moves away from her. But I think that's a little bit too much. So on the Properties panel, with the mask selected, I'll decrease the density of the mask, bringing back some of the shadow. So there you go, an easy way to create a drop shadow along the ground in Photoshop.